Hey everyone. I got Animal Crossing. I'm gonna play it. I know Doom came out today. I do have it downloaded and everything. I've been working on a funk study the last few weeks, and it's on a game that's pretty, like, combat heavy and fast-paced. I just finished recording footage for it, but it was a long-ass game. It was like 30 hours or so. So I'm a little, like, worn out on having to think. No, it's not Titanfall 2. I've been playing a fast game for the last few weeks, so I figured Animal Crossing would be my preference to, like, cool down. So I'm going to play this today. I'm still going to play Doom Eternal. If I stream it, it may be, like, this week. Also, I don't know. I don't even know if I have anyone watching, but I usually, like, go live on YouTube just so people know I'm live. I did that again, but this time it's on FUNKe, just because I figured anyone sub to FUNKe those are probably the people that care that I'm streaming, right? So, if you're there, please watch me on Twitch. You don't have to, but just figured I'd say it. Thanks, Sleeping Powder. I hope everyone had a good 2 weeks. I don't want to bring it up, because this will be the first time I think, mentioning it. Yeah, I think you know what it is. So I normally wouldn't even, like, go out of my way to bring it up. It's just, I am currently in ground zero of it in Georgia. Just in case you were curious how I'm doing, me personally, I'm good. I'm not showing I'm not coughing or anything. But I'll Google just to see how my state's dealing with it, and I'm within, like, 50 miles of the fastest spreading part of it. But the relevant thing about that is that I ordered a physical copy of Animal Crossing in a mall retailer. So this morning, I had to get up because they didn't do 24-hour, like, midnight opening. I had to just go in the middle of the day today to the mall, and it was fucking dead. I've been to this mall a few times. It's usually bustling this time of day on this week. I saw maybe one person every 3 minutes of walking. And the worst part of it was, the food court was in between the GameStop and me. So my options were to walk through the food court, sort of like Patrick and SpongeBob running through the perfume aisle. Find an elevator, go completely around it, or go get in my car and go drive to the other side of the mall. And it might have been a bad idea, but I just bolted through the food court, got my Animal Crossing, and ran home. I didn't think I would be that nervous, but going to pick up Animal Crossing from the mall genuinely felt like I was a wastelander looking for loot in a house. Also, thanks for all the subs I'm getting. I know I wasn't reading them out. Zweek, Kojiro, Siraki, Taylor, and Starchy. Thank you. Anyways, I've been good. Imagine not having it at midnight. That was my own fault. I ordered it from a place that didn't do midnight release. Anyways, I'm just gonna play Animal Crossing here. I need to turn off my YouTube stream, so if you're for some reason watching on FUNKe, bye. Oh, and for anyone that didn't catch it, my stream title is a Weezer reference. I mean, you're here. I know that you caught it, but let me know if I need to turn the in-game down. Is that a little St. Patty's hat for an emote? Luck of the Irish hat? Man, it's been a while. I had to cancel going... My family is super Irish, and Paddy's Day was, like, what, 3 days ago? My family was pissed at me because I just canceled. Like, on the day of it. I'm like, I am in ground zero of this. I cannot... Worst case scenario, I'm extremely paranoid the whole time, and I don't get sleep the day after. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, I kill my grandmother. So I'll take my family getting pissed at me. Should I use my real name? I don't have any strong opinion here. I'm using it. Thanks, Rookham. Thanks. /. Next Funkraft. Man, I don't need to keep answering this. You know damn well when. You don't know. And let's keep it that way. No, not in California. I know they have it much worse. LA has full curfew now, right? You cannot be out of the house except for non-essentials. No, my governor probably should be giving us a curfew and stuff, but I'm still allowed to go out. I don't actually know what how pale I am. I'd probably be closer to the lighter side. Let's be honest, I'm probably right there. I think we're all gonna look like this in 2 weeks. Okay, that was the last one. I'm sorry. I'll make a point to not go up with it. There's a Twitch Prime Doom unicorn skin? It chose the wrong game to stream. By the way, for anyone that doesn't know my history, I played New Leaf on stream like a year ago for a little bit. Really liked it, so I was pretty excited for this game. I don't have a long history with Animal Crossing. But like I said, I needed an unwind game. And this is perfect. This game is so much better than New Leaf. Interesting, because I remember the hot controversy was that it wasn't any different from the older games. But that's probably from people who have never played Animal Crossing. And they're just, yeah, they're still animals. The ground still manipulates over the horizon. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? Was it confirmed if there's only a select amount of islands or if it's randomly generated? I remember when they first showed the new layouts, people were speculating that you only get like 4 choices. I know that's not true, but I don't know exactly how complex the system is. Oh wow, I'm getting several subs, thank you. Air, biome, candies, and vibes. Sorry if that gets annoying to people, the pop-up. These two are kind of just the same. Top left and bottom right. My choice has to be dependent on where I want my house to be, right? Like where I want to shack up. And I kind of like the idea of living on a peninsula. So a thicker groin peninsula would be better. You also want a pond? I mean, I like a couple of their albums, but I'm like dying for a pond right now. Hold on, I have to like actually give some thought to this. So I like the little nutsack in the top right that splinters off to the left. I think that's a cool little like land bridge almost. But I like the way the river intersects with the island in the bottom left. I'm kind of thinking... Hold on. So I just can't cross this until I make a bridge, right? I don't know if it's going to spawn with bridges to cross. Coin flip? Between bottom left and top right. How about I just have a random Twitch sub answer for me? Anyone that's still subbed to me, just type out bottom left or top right. 2 top rights, 3 top rights. All right, we're going with it. Look at me, I'm still an interactive streamer. Your money has value here. A lamp. I don't think that would really get much value on a deserted island. My thickest Dweesian. So I can read it. I'm sorry, Dojin. No one here knows what a Dojin is. Well, thanks, Paul. And Chuck. What is that? Don't worry about it, man. You'll know when you're older. And more degenerate. Could you imagine I start playing this and it ends up being more intense than Doom Eternal? Oh, I have another question for chat. How early can you fill an island just with random people? Because I know you can get a code to send out to people for anyone to join, but I don't know if you have to unlock that. About 10 minutes? I'd like to. I was briefly considering running an Anarchy Island, where I just make everyone a trusted admin, or whatever you call it, on my island. Everyone can just break shit, steal shit. I just don't know if it'll come back to bite me in the ass if I do. But I'll do my best to hedge the options. You know, just a little challenge for myself. The problem is you can't kill people in this game. So if I caught someone scrounging through my wardrobe, I couldn't do much about it. I guess we could vote them off the island, Total Drama Island style. It's just I don't think long-term that works. Unless the same people keep getting on every stream. Yeah, let's hope I get good villagers. I know you can scan your amiibo to get specific ones, and I really wanted to pick up a punchy amiibo, but I just didn't do it in time. So I have to get luck of the draw here. Thanks, Bilbo, and usually Justin. Hey, we share the same name. It's how I started watching you. I enjoy your content. That's honestly kind of crazy. Go change your name. This is my name. I have more YouTube subs than you. I earned it. I'm still waiting on the patent for Justin with a Y to go through. Brand infringement. Thanks, Moon and Bilbo. Who are these guys? You got a monkey? Shari. Ah, fuck. Are these my islanders? Because they look pretty... I like this guy. I like Sunbro over here. Got Solaire. Not a big fan of the monkey, but... It's a Corviknight. Yeah, why did I get the furry cosplayer on my island? It's where I belong. Who said I'm playing Doom Eternal tonight? I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. You think I'm just about to pull out a 12-hour for you? Leash, let me get my socks on. Chat, do you want me to narrate with funny voices, or can I just, like, click through this? I kind of just want to start my house. I was actually considering playing the multiplayer Doom, if nothing else. I just didn't want to commit to the full campaign or anything.
I'd like each of you to know, just choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get started with a simple tent, shall we?
I'm not keeping this up. They already talk. They speak Simlish. Hold on, I'm just looking around right now.
I suppose I should probably set up with a map too. Once you put up your tent, please find your way back here using the map if you need it.
Alright. I get an actual chance to look at the island now. Damn, this is pretty. Has anyone pushed their switch clock forward just to see the snow yet? I don't know if you can even do that. I know I'm a sucker for snow biomes. If a video game has a snow biome, I'll buy it. Oh, cool little pond by the river here. You actually can't do that? It's for the best, I think. I did that with New Leaf, honestly. I just kept fucking flipping the clock backwards and forwards like a JoJo character. Just because I needed, like, events to happen and for the store to change. Damn, they really want me to build an island right here. That is just perfect, or a house. I saw this guy working at the store, Funk. He looked kind of like you and he had the name Justin with an I. I think that was a ripple in the Matrix. I don't know, every time I look at the news, I'm a little more convinced that we live in a simulation. So maybe they just got lazy and they reused my asset. Put in a guy named Justin with an I. Alright, so I cannot cross the river, right? I'm entirely limited over here. Can you move your island? I keep saying island, your tent. I just don't want to regret where I put it. You're a reused asset? Yeah, I do have a default human face. I am generic white male who plays video games and doesn't work out as much as he should. Thanks, pug guy.
Find a good place for a tent? I'm looking to pitch mine somewhere close to nature, so I can train my body and my soul. Screw!
I think I'm gonna like Sterling. Hair check, turn on webcam? Why are you trying to hair check me right now? I got a haircut. It's not that different. I let my facial hair grow out for like 2 weeks, and I almost came on stream with my stubble, but I caved and shaved it. My Italian inability to grow facial hair roots were popping out. I gotta make a decision. I want it to be across the river, but I think I'm gonna have to live with it. Kind of want to go to that corner. You look like a degenerate. Thanks. Thanks, Mom. Hi, Funk. Visit my island. There's no way I'm doing that, Jill, because I know exactly what's on your fucking flag. I know exactly what you're planning. Nice try. Not today. I like this spot. Little intersection. The waterfalls in the distance. The pond right over here. I like it. A little further back. I want to see the waterfall if it's possible. Nope. This goddamn island and its strange curves. If I put it... Actually, it doesn't matter. I can just move the river later. I won't have a backyard. If any babies point their heads out the back window, they'll just fall into the river. Yeah, I have been talking politics with Jill over Discord, but... I'm generally an apolitical streamer. So I'll spare you. Alright. On my way over. Thanks, attack team. Listen, I'm over here trying to not talk about coriander vitrol. I'm not gonna force politics on you either. I kind of want Sterling near me. I want the big night bird. But I don't know if I'll regret that.
I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so it's gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this spot'll do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, Justin? With a Y?
I got you.
Can't wait to see the epic spot you pick for me.
Oh, it's gonna be epic, Sterling. Alright, quick check of the map here. What kind of spot would a bird hate? A bird would love to be by the beach so we could just pick out fish. So I should just put him dead in the middle of the island. No trees to perch on around. Let me visit your island, Funk. I'll open it up to viewers when I get the chance. Oh, damn, this was a nice spot, too. Fuck. I didn't realize there was another so close to it. Oh, well. No, I want my islanders to be relatively together, just so whenever I'm doing errands or whatever, I don't have to fucking run back and forth far distances. I do wish I had put my tent right here. But it'll do. You can make waterfalls, I think, or at least like carve them out. So I'm gonna put Sterling over here just so we can praise the sun all day long. Wait, does the sun rise in the east or in the west? Oh my god. I haven't been in school for like 6 years. It rises in the east and settles in the west. It rises... Okay. I just want to make sure that Sterling has a perfect view of the sun as it rises. I want to see Sterling doing that upwards T-pose that Solaire does. Are you telling me it won't fit? What the hell? That's some BS.
It's too big, Baka. It won't fit.
Jeez Louise, alright, I get it. A tentative decision, but I think I'll make it. The joke is tentative, like tent. I don't know the definition of tentative, so that joke might not have even worked, but... Only about 3% of you will Google what tentative means. Dude, I don't fucking care about Sherry. I got a dumb, lame monkey villager. I wanted a cat or like a rainbow creature, and I got a dumbass monkey with a flower wife beater. You got the clown monkey. I wish. Funk, how do I convince my mom to buy me this game? You steal her credit card. Are you new around here? It's like common knowledge. I ship Sherry and Sterling. It's only been 4 minutes, but I think they're made for each other. I want Sherry to be as far away from me as possible. As soon as I can get her to leave my village, I will do it. Until then, you're gonna sit in the far-ass corner of the room. Plus, it's kind of close to Sterling, so I don't have to go running. Any hopes for this game? It's too late to be asking for a Doom Guy helmet, isn't it? I know the Animal Crossing devs do get a kick out of all of the Isabelle Doom Guy art, but I think it's too late for that. So, I guess more extensive customization. You know, you can do the town theme, and you can make your flag, and you can decorate your clothing. I don't know how many other things they could come up with, but if for whatever reason they pull out another customizable thing, it's 10 out of 10 for me. Thanks, Sparkles and Toasty. What is it, Nook? Thanks, Jinx. These will slow down in a little bit. The notifications won't be too annoying. I want to make sure what kind of voice would Tom Nook have? Sort of like a crooky kind of...
Excuse me. I want to make sure we get off to a great start. So would you mind talking to me first?
What do you need?
I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should go do the trick.
Old and gentle. I'll make you old and gentle. I gotta save the deep voice for Sterling. Actually, no, I should just give Sterling a Solaire voice.
What strange indecadence. The warmth and beauty of the sun.
Hottest town person, Funk. Whew, that's a tough one. I don't really have the repartee quite yet to give you that answer, but I'll get back to you. Sterling's got my legs tweaking a little bit over here. My knees shaking. I don't have a rod yet. I can't fish. I gotta go play scavenger hunt with dropped items till I get 10 of them. Funk, are you gonna finish Doom 16 on Nightmare? Before Eternal. I still want to beat it. I just got really into the Funk study work grind, because I put out the last one and I realized, oh yeah, people watch my reviews. But I want to stream the rest of Doom 16, yeah. I don't know if I want to do it before or after Eternal, though. Now that it's out, I almost want to beat Eternal and then do 16, just for, like, contrast. Because I don't want to go into Eternal kind of, like, already having gotten my fill of Doom gameplay, right? Or at least I want it to be a bit more fresh. So I guess I'm undecided. But I'm gonna play it. Yeah, punk ass, you can send me anything on Discord. Well, not anything. If it'll get me in trouble with the feds, then you can keep it. But if you want to ask me about my TF2 HUD, then go for it. They look like pears. They smell like pears, and they even taste like pears. In fact, they are 100%, without a doubt, genuine pears. It's like the one fruit I don't fuck with. And I fuck with mangoes and oranges. I do not fuck with pears. I just binged a bunch of FUNKe videos, also known as your income. If only this guy knew. Nah, FUNKes don't really make that much. But I think, to be fair, they're usually kind of short. Most FUNKe videos are under 10 minutes. I am trying to use FUNKe for, like, longer stuff right now. If only to, like, sort of get my footing again. You know, it's been a while since I uploaded on the main, so if I could put something bigger on FUNKe, it might give me the confidence to, like, put Funk Studies back on the main. Right now, they're sticking there, though. Do you fuck with dragon fruits? I fuck with anything that has dragon in the name. Anything. Dragon's Dogma. Great game. I'm trying to get through Tom Nook's spiel right now. I'm not looking to practice my voice acting chops on a tutorial. Damn, imagine if I had dragon fruit on this island. That would be a tourist attraction. In the spirit of democracy, we should put in to a vote. Majority rules. Suggest a name for the island. So I'm open to input here from chat. I'm not sold on anything. I'm really hedging my options here. Two Fort? That's not an island. Polnareff land. They got a kick out of me, but that's not... It doesn't work for the general public. You particularly against Weezer Island? If it's good enough for Fortnite. What was mine in New Leaf? I think it was Funktown. But I don't... This is a whole new grand adventure. Batunk Town. It's kind of good. If you're going to name TF2 maps, at least name an actual island. Banana Bay. I didn't even play that map and I could name one. You people are just naming Team Fortress 2 references. Name it Natasha Island. That doesn't work like that. You did play? I played Banana Bay like 4 times in my career. It doesn't mean I care about it. Morio? It's on an island, technically. Thanks, Barbecue. I'm not naming it 5 Fort just because you gave money. You know what you want to name it. What was that island from Legend of Korra that the monks live on. It's right side out of West City, or whatever it's called. There's gotta be one Korra fan in my chat. Monk Island? It was not. Hold on, I'll look this up. It's so evident none of you even understand what I'm saying. Oh my god, is Google gonna help me on this? What's that island from Legend of Korra? Air Temple Island? What's a Korra? Should watch it, it's good.
Weezer!
Guitar Boro. What was that? Shari had guitar in the name of her pick. Okay, maybe you're better than I thought you were. What kind of fucking name? Pinkertown? 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 Are you fucking kidding me? Why do you come up with that after I type it in? Why do you save the good ideas for after I put it in? Do you actually really want that? Can you change it? I actually really want Pinkertown. But I like Sterling. I want to keep Sterling. Fuck. It's either reset for Pinkertown or stay with Weezer Island and keep Sterling. Fuck, dude. Chat, how do you feel about Pinkertown? Is it worth it? Does it warrant the reset? It seems like everyone is spamming reset. God damn. Hold on, who came up with that? I need to ban whoever came up... Punk ass? Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Thank you, but fuck you. Let's do it. Man, I got nowhere to be. I'm literally not allowed to leave my house. I got nowhere to be. Weezer Island is a reference to Fortnite Fib. It's not unedited. It's a direct reference. Because Weezer had a Black Album Island in Fortnite, and I still don't fucking understand why they did, but they did. So it's a reference. I'm gonna have to speed run through this. Jeez. All because someone came up with this idea literally 7 seconds. You know, I'm not gonna hold it. Not gonna let it ruin my mood. I can change my name. I can finally be. I could finally be normal. Maybe you should have waited. And maybe I should have sat here for 7 hours letting chat throw island names at me. Maybe that would have been a good idea. You know what they say, give enough monkeys typewriters. To write Shakespeare. Or maladroit. Oh wait, I didn't even realize there were... Okay, yeah, I really needed to reset. I didn't even notice the left and right triggers here. Wow, I gotta make, where's the green skin? I've gotta make Bami. Ooh, do I want to go full Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime eyes with it? Do I want to make Yanmi Yugi? I don't know. If I still had the hair growing out, it would look something like this, but damn it, now it's more like that Use the fuck me eyes. Seems like there's a couple of those. Yeah, I figure you get more options. Oh, I like that. That's the closest thing to Hazel as I'll find. We'll do the tumbler nose. Wait, could I make Wind Waker Link? Like, if I went all out... Oh. Look like a 1950s actor. Child actor. Yeah, I assume you get more hairstyles down the line. I'm not too beat up on if I'm devoid of options here. That wasn't the intent. Trying to make Link... The thing is, you can't get rid of the nose. It's Kevin McAllister. Yeah, I guess Link doesn't quite translate through this. Maybe if I had better hairstyles. Actually, no, his eyes are just pitch black, right? I don't know, it's been so long since I've used that avatar, I can't remember. That's probably the closest I'll get. If I can... No, you know what I need to do? I need to give him a blue turtleneck. That'll complete the set. Blue turtleneck and some better hair. But for now, I think I could work with this, right? A little more tan because he lives on... Outset Island. Any input here? Any input, chat, on how to make Toon Link? Because otherwise, I'm ready. Yeah, it's either it's these two hairs, and I'm not a fan of that first one. Buzz cut. I don't think so. You can make a sweater with Pro Custom Designs also, by the way. Oh, hell yeah. I'll do it. Toon Link looks like someone who would listen to Pinkerton. Oh god. The real question is, who am I gonna get for my Islanders? I swear to Christ if they're worse than Sterling. Yes, like an incel he looks. Just gotta get through these menus. I always thought he'd listen to rap. Why have you always thought that? You say that, like, since 2005, you've always thought, damn, I bet Toon Link would listen to rap. That's just been an ongoing thought for you? Is there an indicator of waterfalls? I assume it's just wherever the river begins, right? I gotta make it... Oh my god, wait, this one has, like, a little island in the middle. Top right river is vibing. Yeah, I like that little... that phallic-shaped peninsula on the top right. But bottom left, look, there's an island in the middle. It's like a... If I just cut out to the right of it, it would be like the TF2 symbol. I don't know, I kind of want to go for that. Chat, you think bottom left? I'm really vibing with this natural island. Thanks, Wipeout. Yeah, I would like to get subs and viewers on the island whenever I can. Wow, overwhelming. All right. Wow, that was luck of the draw right there. I wouldn't bring food to an island. Listen, I know if I get stranded on an island, I'm dead within 3 days. I'm not going to prolong the inevitable. I'm going to bring Frankenstein by Junji Ito and read a couple chapters before I kick the bucket. I'm okay if I can't cross the river for a while. Once I get the ability, I'd like to have, you know, a preferable order. Here's the moment of truth. Who are my villagers? If it's like a monkey and a duck, I'm just resetting. What am I gonna... What the fuck? I got a gummy bear? Why is it so green?
Wanna
I don't know why it started with a Weird Al voice.
get left behind? Let's go!
I like how he has a Slav outfit, a squatter. Who are you?
Follow the guides. Let's hustle. Pick.
I like Peck. The green gummy bear kind of like reminds me of Crazy Frog, and I'm not too jiving with it, but I could get used to it, I guess. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. I'm just searching through my documents to see what weird pictures I have. I'm in the game! That was a bad idea. Don't worry, I'm sure that joke will come back at least once a stream for the next 3 weeks. Wow, someone in chat recognized Tim and Moby. I did that in school. People are probably seeing more of Tim and Moby these days, since they do all their schoolwork on a computer from home. Tell us if you own the Gummy Bear album. I will never admit. Alright, time to pick my tent location. After talking to Timmy and Tommy. People were saying Animal Crossing is going to be one of those games everyone talks about for 2 weeks and then you'll just never hear about it again afterwards. I kind of hope that's not the case. I know they're not going to release hella content for it or anything, but depending on how replayable the late game is, I wouldn't mind, you know, regularly coming back to it in my own free time. I don't want it to be a game... I don't want it to be Sword and Shield where I beat it and then it's just like, okay, I'm done. So I could set up in the middle of the island. It's a little close to the camp for my taste, but it's got a nice view. If I want to isolate myself, I can go this way. It's really nothing to look at, though. Damn, all the cool shit is just situated on the internal of this island. I miss Sterling. I know I only knew him for about 7 minutes, but I really do miss that guy. It was a bird with a suit of armor. I guess I could go buy a Sterling amiibo. I don't know if they make a Sterling amiibo, but they make a punchy one, clearly. I can get that, right? Oh, fuck, that's so close to these guys. They do have cards? Oh. I might do that then. It'll take some time, but... No. Oh my god, it's gonna be off-center from the waterfall. This is going to kill me! No! Are you kidding me? Fuck, it's going to be slightly off-center. That is going to piss me off. Ugh. Do it. I know I can terraform, but it's just... Look at that. God, thanks, Radical. Hear about how Samurai 8 got cancelled and replaced by the new Bleach manga? Did it? Fuck, I haven't even started Samurai 8. I've been watching Samurai Champloo. I was gonna read 8. That sucks. I also watched Ping Pong the anime. I saw Lazy Purple talking about it on a stream, so I watched it. Really good. I would recommend Ping Pong.
I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it. And here's where it landed. So now this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only one...
I just got an idea. That's close enough. That works. It was better in my head. I'll mod my Switch so I can remove their face texture. What kind of name is Charlize anyways? Charlize. Is that short? Whoa. I'm out here preparing for the Olympics. I don't care too much about you, Charlize. I think I'm gonna get old with this green screen joke. So I'll throw you... over here. FUNKe, check pinned messages. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I'm looking at the pinned messages, and all I see is Meowmax talking about wishing someone would shove her foot on your balls and pop them. That seems like a personal issue. Listen, the grotto does not provide mental health care for its moderators. You gotta deal with that shit on your own. I'm here for emotional support, but I can't like give you sick leave or anything. Where's Peck?
Where's Peck? I need to find Peck.
I like Peck. I think he'd be a cool homie.
Yo, I'm Peck. You're Justin, right? Nice to meet you, laddie. You're already set up with your tent, eh? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so I've got to have lots of fresh air. I think this spot will do the trick.
Nah. You don't even pay us, Funk. That's damn right, and you better not unionize. Have you all replaced in a heartbeat. I do kind of want Peck near me. But I don't want to come off as too thirsty, you know? It needs to be subtle. I need him to want me. And I'm not going to do that by forcing his hand into friendship. You know, peck is a slang term in the avian language. It's extremely derogatory. This guy is a walking lawsuit. Alright, that reset. It's time for the reason. Yeah, Charlize is weird, but I think they'll grow on me. I assume she. It's hard to tell when they're just a giant walking green gummy bear with a slab squatter outfit. I don't like the bear. Whoa, 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 alright. You gotta keep that tribalism out of the chat, okay? You don't like green bears, that's fine, but don't make it someone else's issue. I welcome all color of gummy bears. I don't see color, but the blue M&Ms are the best ones. Man, I got a pretty swanky outfit for the start of this game. I didn't pay attention. I don't know if it's different from before. But my shoes match Charlize's shirt, and I like that. This kind of looks like something I would wear in real life. Just maybe with plaid instead of pineapples on the shirt. Oh, cherries! Oh, fuck yeah! Gonna make me a Bloody Mary. Non-alcoholic, of course. 'Cause my tummy can't handle it. I like cherries way more than I do pears, so I'm cool with this change. I almost said Sweet Mary instead of Bloody Mary. I had Weezer on the mind. I am all on my own. Now, I wasn't really paying attention to the fruit. I was focused on finding a tent space. How many songs from Pacific Daydream can you name? Mexican Flender. Mexican Flender. Sweet Mary. QB Blitz. Any Friend of Diane. Beach Boys? I could actually name a decent amount off of that. And what's before Beach Boys on that album? Something I liked. Weekend Woman. That might be the whole album. I think I missed like 2. Happy Hour. Honestly, I've gone back and listened to Pacific Daydream again, and I gave it a lot of shit when it came out, and I still would not recommend it by any means, but I get what he was going for. Really didn't stick with me, but I totally get it now. It was meant to be a much more poppy, beachy pop. It's like pop rock, but 70% pop. Okay, now do the Black Album. You could legalize prostitution and still offer me $10,000 and I wouldn't do the Black Album. An album I would do, though. Christ, one reset later. The Lonely Island. That's clever, but it's not really in my wheelhouse. I'm pretty set on Pinkertown, thank you. That was worth the 30 minutes lost of progress. Awesome Beach. It's gonna be pretty vapid conversation with you, Charlize. And the flag will be the Japanese art. Glen Howertown. The Golden Island. Alright, first rule of Pinkertown. Everyone's wallpapers must be pitch black. And you can't have windows.
So we've settled on a name for our island, and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast.
It's like the 4th voice I've come up with for Tom Nook.
Everyone have a beverage in hand. It's fresh juice made from the
Cherry juice. Oh, Tom Nook, I'm all for the Bloody Marys, but we just got here. I gotta drive home. Tom Nook is an alcoholic.
My wife left me.
Funk, do you want advice for this game? Do you think I'm gonna need backseating for Animal Crossing New Horizons? Like, guess I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see. It remains to be seen.
Oh, Justin. Having a good time? Yes?
I know this is all a bit much, if you feel... I just like to imagine Tom Nook is totally fucking crunk right now.
You work hard and you play hard. By all means, carry on.
Damn. This is my island. I own this. Tambourine! That's cute. You know what would go great with my Bloody Mary? A melted gummy bear. Funk, you're gonna want to use your ice grenade on this horde and then set the Mancubus on fire. Nah, I'm saving that for late wave. I guess I probably should just go to bed, right? Start up early. Actually, hold on. I need to BRB for like 20 seconds to piss. Please enjoy Moonlight Sonata number 32 by Peck. Don't tell me to go to bed. It's 7:10. It's 19:10. It's 77. Not bedtime. Wow, the first night on the island and everyone's getting blasted around a campfire. This is my kind of place. This is totally what Pinkertown would be like. Everyone's an alcoholic. Has anyone asked what you think about Diabolical? I don't think so. I brought it up though. You know there's a map editor in Diabolical? It's just not really accessible because it's all through like console commands and weird rebinds. There was a brief period where I was trying to make Hightower in Diabolical before I streamed it, but it is the literal only tutorial I could find for Diabolical's map editor was in like Swedish on YouTube. It was a 30-minute Swedish tutorial with close captions. And I got kind of far, but it was just I couldn't, it was too much work. So Hightower and Diabolical is going to have to wait for now. Why is it a stretcher? This doesn't look comfortable at all. I think they need these for the pandemic. I need to spin it. I don't like it jutting out in the middle of the room like this. Has Funk never camped before? Oh, I've camped more than anyone ever should want to. And I didn't have a stretcher to sleep on either. It was in an actual tent on the ground. It fucking sucked. Hold on. How do I... Slip? I want to slip. I can't get on it. I can just touch it. Clump of weeds. One time when I was camping at a relatively populated campsite, it's one of those places where there's like lots every, I don't know, 100 or 200 feet, right? I don't know how much I can say on Twitch, but I met some other campers that were a few spots down. This was years ago. And they were They were toking more than a campfire. And I hung out with them, and they... Really cool guys, let's just put it that way. Camping can be fun, you just need to be around the right people. Yes, that's a perfect use for FUNKe. I think that's the first time I've seen someone use FUNKe correctly. My mom was at my camping, at our camping spot. It was like a family thing. But I don't think they noticed I was next to the campfire and my eyes were getting watery. I'm a little confused. I need to sleep, right? But I can't get in it. And I'm too busy telling stories, so I keep doing... Oh shit, that's what I wanted. What emotion is FUNKe supposed to convey? You know, when someone says something obvious and you're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you think? I don't know, something like that. Maybe like you play the villain in a video game, you stab someone in the back, and then you give a little, like a little snicker. I don't know, get creative.
So, looks like you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right, Daddy-o. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah. But take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. You've got to make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man. Friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. But first, I'm gonna play you Wonderwall. Listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more. You share it with some friends. That's your scene. I don't know why I'm doing, like, sort of a crunk voice here, but yeah. An island paradise with your best pals sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with the real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. Today is...
This is so unrealistic that he's just sleeping next to a blasting radio. I need dead silence to sleep. Oh, KK Rider, never mind. Leave that on. Do you have that tabbed out? No. If you listened, I could barely even squeak out like the first 4 chords of it. Someone has all the practical problems on Ultimate Guitar, I think. There was a time where I learned a bunch of it, but it's gone. I can get through da 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 da. That's as far as I can get. I think it's mostly open chords though. Hold on, let me look this up. Engineer theme guitar tab. More Gun is the name. Oh shit, my guitar might be down half a what is it? Down a half step. I can't see the next part in the tabs. I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. Wow, I needed that. It's kind of funny that the interface of an in-game phone is better than most mobile modern phones. How long until there's an official theme for that on Android? Bitch, I've been using smartphones since they were dumb phones. Literally, I had one of those old touchscreen phones before the iPhone. It was terrible. It would like flip out and it had a physical keypad, but it would flip back and just be touchscreen. But you would touch it and it would do something that's like 3 inches away from your finger. It was a dumb phone. My mom made that joke. You should give me your mom's phone number then. We seem to have a similar sense of humor. 49,800 bells. All right.
For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of standard bells. You already heard about all of this in the Nintendo Direct. And on my official Twitter handle.
You know, when I played New Leaf, I paid off all of my debts by flipping the clock forward and getting all of the fruit that respawned. But I don't think that's going to be as doable here. Because it's synchronized with the real world. Woo! I forgot your answer, Funk. Are you going to stream Half-Life Alyx when it releases? That's a good question. I've kind of learned about something in the last few weeks of my life, and it's why I never finish anything or release videos. It's because when I want to play a game, usually I would stream it. But, like, 3 streams in, I would convince myself it wasn't worth streaming, so I would just stop halfway through. So, I have to pick and choose what I stream based on if I know I'm comfortable finishing it on stream, even if it's like maybe not what I should be streaming. So, Alex, I'm still not sure if that's something I would rather maybe make like a FUNKe video on and just record it off stream, or if it's something I want to do live. So, it remains to be seen. I know I do that a lot, and I just say I don't know, but I don't. Should probably go back to bed. I mean, if we're really connected to real life time, then my character should be awake from like 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. and I should be sleeping until then. Oh my god. There's no UI when you walk up to stuff, so I can't tell if I can fucking get on the bed. That includes Animal Crossing? I guess. I'm playing it right now, right? I mean, a game like this, I don't mind. It's just... There's really not, stakes that I have to keep up with in the game. Okay, I guess I can't sleep. Where's Peck? Oh, how long until I can make my town tune? I've been wanting to do this. I don't know how to pull out my phone either. How did I do that? It's the Weezer logo. That's not meant to be an emoticon. It's the Weezer logo. Alright, I'll walk into the bed in a bit.
As you can see, it is quite cozy in here. It's funny, it's
Like a Peridot voice.
funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable. Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic materials, you should talk to Timmy.
Listen, anyone watching a stream of this game already knows damn well all the shit Tom is saying. I don't think I need to jingle keys for you. You gonna make lyrics to the town tune? Wow, you really want the funk music, don't you? You're desperate. Out here asking for Animal Crossing songs. We'll see. I kind of wanted to use my New Leaf theme. I'm really attached to it now. Oh, a fishing rod. I think I already have that. Yeah. Let's go, bro. I'm a pre-planner. Yeah, no, the town tune for my New Leaf, it's more or less a full song, I think. It's somewhere on my hard drive. I still haven't pulled it out. But I did make it for an old video. I don't even remember the tablature for it now. Otherwise, I'd pull out my guitar and play it for you. We're world-renowned, the most funky town with no need to face complicit consequences. We're definitely not evading all of our taxes through illicit work expenses. I have like a produced version on my hard drive, but... Oh wait, hold on. That's my New Leaf Town theme. For those who missed the stream. Oh, it was also in the music mechanics video. Briefly. Bro, I get to keep the fishing rod? This is a democracy. Wait, it's shared resources. That's communism. I wonder how Rivers Cuomo feels about this band, about his band being most likely associated with an inactive TF2 YouTuber. I'm still convinced that he opened for Devil Trigger at the Game Awards in a domino butterfly effect from me. I know that's giving myself too much credit and that's a little pretentious, but why the fuck would Weezer open for the Game Awards? Why would Weezer have an island in Fortnite? That one I think isn't connected to me. I think that was just because of Fortnite. And because Rivers likes to pretend that he's 17 when he's 47. But, I don't know. Just let me have this. Yeah, I don't know why Devil Trigger. I think that was just... I think Rivers just wanted to be a part of the Game Awards, and the producer was like, we need someone to say, and now Devil Trigger. And that was, he was like, yeah, game, I'm done, I'm in, as long as I can be there. Him and Brian Bell, even though, you know, 90% of the people watching the Game Awards had no clue who Weezer is. They know Beverly Hills. Wow, there's not much input here, is there? This is some Pokemon Red level fishing. I'd be lying if I said every time Weezer releases an album, I wasn't, like, just subtly looking for some sort of reference of, like, I hate gamers. If you're a gamer and you listen to me, stop. Like, just some sort of backhanded comment from Rivers saying, hey, Funk, I know you exist, fuck off. One day. I know he only follows verified people on Twitter, so I think my end goal is get verified on Twitter, and then he'll follow me. I was thinking of hatching a scheme where, you know how anyone can have a book on Amazon now? You just, like, ask them to sell your book and they will. They don't even quality check. Well, I've noticed that Twitter gives authors verification check marks way more than any other line of work. So if I put out a book on Amazon that was just like a single word and it said cock or something, just a single word in 300 empty pages, and I sold it on Amazon, could I get verified on Twitter because of it? Is there anything stopping that? And I might try it. We'll see. Critical tried the publish author thing and it didn't work. I thought he had the check mark for a while. I remember seeing it, but it got removed. You're right, though. I caught a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. My mic is hot. My dick is long. I don't think I'm dying to get food, but I want to run around, do the fishing minigame twice. Aren't you already an author? No, I'm a lyricist. I'm a lyricist and a god-tier YouTuber, but that doesn't... That's like being a janitor in terms of internet business. I caught a horse mackerel. Of course, mackerel. Coral! I think I'm done fishing. Need to get me a boat. I need to get a red sea lion. My uni is hosting a virtual clubbing night, and the DJ is just performing in an empty nightclub. It's so funny. That's great. I love how we're just speed running dystopian society. Do you think when Alex comes out, it's going to be the beginning of a new breed of humans? Oh wait, I have to run into it. Everyone's going to be contained by the virus, so hundreds of nerds are just going to begin spending all day in Half-Life Alyx VR, and they're going to start getting absolutely ripped. And over time, they're going to notice, man, with all this greasy hair and facial hair and back hair, I'm really not aerodynamic in VR. So what they're going to do is they're going to shave their entire bodies bare. And once the virus passes, we're just going to have this new species of nerd humans that are super fucking jacked and hairless thanks to Half-Life Alyx. That's my current running, ongoing theory of what's going to happen, but I don't really have evidence yet. It's all speculatory. But I do look forward to the new coming age of superhumans. Oh my god, it's like every app. I have to go through 4 menus. Learn how to fish is an essential skill. Boring. Lazy purple? Hey, I watched the ping pong anime. I saw you talking about it on your stream the other day. Really fucking good. Thanks for the reco, Lazy. Anyone who hasn't seen that, I don't care if you're not an anime person. Just watch it. Welcome to my island. It's Pinkertown. I'm currently dressed as Wind Waker Link. As you can see, my sense of humor hasn't quite developed since 2015, but I'm sticking with it. It works for me. I don't want to talk too much about... I feel like I talk about anime every time Lazy raids me, but... Ping Pong, the anime, has this really scratchy art style, and it's actually cleverly used because it seems like they rotoscope animation, or at least they use real-life footage as sort of a... what would you call it? Like a basis for how they animate the show. So the really scratchy art style works well with making it look especially human-y. Like they drew over real humans. Yeah, reference is the word. Like they use real footage as a reference. Oh, wait, can I already custom design? I didn't know I could do it this early. Where can you watch ping pong? A website with a 9 in it. I don't know if it's on, like, Verve. I don't think it is. You need the pro designs to do the sweater funk? That is unfortunate. So I can't do the turtleneck quite yet. But I could do something makeshift, right? Is there a way for me to see it on a shirt? I don't know this menu. You would think for someone that knows how to use Photoshop, I wouldn't get distraught looking at this. It's sleeveless? Ah, I kind of like my pineapple button-up then. No, I didn't know if they rotoscoped in ping pong, so I didn't want to say that they did, but it's authentic enough that you could be fooled into thinking they rotoscoped, which I think is a positive in this context. Look at this flex over here, Mr. Photoshop user. I'm sorry, I should have said GIMP. Paint tool sigh. I guess I'll wait for the custom clothes. I'm in no rush. I'm no fashionista. I still wear same clothes I've had for 3 years. You know, I got complimented the other day for one of my shirts. Do you guys know what was on the shirt? I brought it up before. It's a shirt that I always get compliments for when I wear. Animate? No. Your own logo? No. It was a Rick and Morty shirt. I was wearing it was like an acidy Rick and Morty shirt my brother gave me years ago. For some reason, every time I wear that shirt, I get a compliment in public. Literally every single time. I'm not exaggerating. Every time I've worn this shirt, I was at Publix, and like a cute cashier girl was like, "Love the shirt. Beautiful." My roommate complimented it too, and they've seen me wear it before. Motherfucker, stay still. Did you get her number? No, I didn't want her to touch my phone because of the virus. Also, I don't really go for random cashiers. These damn fish. I need to get a bait system for this island. They won't show up. I guess I could do a different Nook Mile. Anyways, it's... I mean, I think most people here probably, even if it's a guilty pleasure, you watch Rick and Morty. Well, maybe that's an assumption. You know what it is. You know the culture. I don't care if I look like a fucking degenerate when I wear it. I was low on shirts, I just needed groceries, and I got a compliment. All I'm saying is if you need to pick up chicks, just wear a Rick and Morty shirt. It'll work. It worked for me. Actually, you have to also be attractive, so I guess it won't work for you guys. Low blow. Yeah, they know who you are off the shirt. They know your IQ level, your virginity status, claimed. I need an axe. I think I've run out of floor branches. Your game hasn't come yet? I really, really was contemplating... It has gotten to the point here that I almost canceled my pre-order of this game and just got it digitally. The problem is I don't really have the Switch space for it, so I had to go to the mall and get it. And it was terrifying. I know this is just getting, like, conspiratorial, but I've been hearing ambulances fly up and down the road outside my house way more often than I usually do. And it seems like things are getting a little crazy here. So I'm holding in. Your character looks depressed. Yeah, that's the intent. Get a 400 gigabyte micro SD card. I don't even have an SSD. Do you think I'm gonna get a micro SD for my Switch? I should. That's not a bad idea, actually. How much food have you stockpiled? A lot of probiotic yogurt. Some bread. A lot of chorizo salami. Not much canned food, though. I'm not full panic mode quite yet. So because it's real time, I can't just flip to morning, can I? I literally have to play through the night. That's fine. I'm just so spoiled now. Are you in lockdown or quarantine? No, but we should be. So again, I'm kind of in the dead zone, like ground zero. Just for reference, the first case of it in my state was within 100 miles of me. And that was like a month ago. Maybe not a month, like 2, maybe 3 weeks, it feels like. I don't know, I can't tell what time is anymore. Every day is a year. Anyways, we really, at least in my area, should be like 200 miles, maybe 100 miles south of me. They have a curfew now. You can't be out after 9, I think. But where we are, they're not being cautious. It's Georgia, JFM. I'm on the outskirts of Atlanta. And oh wait, you know what? I want to show you guys something. So I've just been keeping up with it, and I don't mean to keep talking about it, but I was just curious. I try to keep up with how many cases there are in my state, and I looked at it today. And I just wanted to say nice. It's 420 cases currently. 420 known cases, but... It's not edited, that's the actual number. But again, the real number is probably double. It's okay though, we have 500 test kits. I'm sorry, I know. This is quickly becoming political. Damn, I really want to go north on the river. We at 700 bad jokes. We got one more day before the cases outweigh the bad jokes. Alright, I have to not scare the fish away. Damn, this is just what I needed. Again, the funk study I'm working on, I want it out on Sunday. It might come out, like, midweek. It depends on if I can finish editing. But I've been playing a really combat-y, fast game. So, something like this is just really relaxing for me. Also, it's not going to be on the main channel, but it's going to be another video that people are probably mad at me that it's not on the main channel. That's fast. It's like 2 weeks since the last one. That's pretty reasonable output for me. Give us a hint. It's not like a super well-known game, so I couldn't make a reference. You lie! No one's gonna get it. Metroidvania. Not Prime. I know I played that, it's not on that. Get to the orange door? No, I love that game, but there's not enough content yet. It's DMC-esque. That's all I'll say. Really? Just a little closer. Teeny bit. Fuck. It's not Treasure Island. Yeah, no, the Movement Shooters video, that script is still in produce. I've been realigning my priorities right now. Especially because it's been so long since I uploaded. I found when I go too long without uploading, I kind of forget where my footing is. Like, I forget what I'm good at. So, working on some FUNKe videos helps me get my editing footing again, so I know I can, like, recenter myself. You know how if you get locked in one room for too long, you start to go a little crazy? Sort of the same thing with editing. If you focus on one thing too long, you need a break. That's still on my agenda, though. Oh, we're eating big time tonight, boys! Pack this thing with some beans. Save it through the apocalypse. It's always canonically been FUNKe. Wait, did I make the net? If so, I can catch bugs for a bit. This might be a bit faster for Miles than haunting a river. How about dreams? Are you asking about my dreams or the game dreams? because I like the game Dreams, but I haven't played it since it dropped. Like, for real dropped. Thanks, Street. Yeah, no, it does feel... for me, where I am, it feels kind of eerie, ominous. It's not apocalyptic, but I think people are freaking out here probably a little more than most of the country. There's no bugs. Spider! What's the perspective of the game? It's more... It's kind of more of like a... you know, a typical YouTube reviewer. Like a really just thorough breakdown of a game. Like I was saying, with me kind of trying to test my footing on FUNKe, I'm trying out more long-form stuff right now. So it's pretty thorough. There's not necessarily a message. Thanks, Pickle Slices. I kid you not, that's his name. Where did that fucking spider come from? That spider ganked me like an Arachne in Smite. Someone got that joke, right? There's at least one Smite player here. Arachne is a jungler in that game. And she's like a spider lady, and she ganks. There's nothing. There's nothing to oh my god. We got a big one, Terry. Ooh, I see at least 300 pounders on this one. This week on River Monsters. Gonna catch me a monkfish. Yes! I caught a black bass! The most metal of all fish. I almost said black bass. Doom Eternal Fish. It's almost comical that the first several hours of New Horizons has fishing minigames. I caught a loach. It's looking at me with reproach. A fish has no concept of reproach. It does not harbor grudges. Thanks, Semi. They canceled the Piston Cup due to the virus. Fuck. I don't regret not going to PAX now. I was contemplating going to PAX East, but I was like, it's not really worth it for me. Good timing. Well, thanks, Ace. PAX was fine. Yeah, I doubt it was... That was before the real lockdown, but I would have been kind of panicking. Thanks, Hoovus. Wait, is there like a... Okay. A hot pick menu. Oh, I want to go find Peck. I think he's asleep. I'm starting to realize the benefit of having gotten this game immediately in the morning, because all of my gameplay is going to be at night while my villagers are sleeping. When did you add sub notifications? A few weeks ago. When was it? I don't remember exactly when. I just turned it back on. I like at least acknowledging people. I don't want to just pretend people aren't, spending money on it. It's just when I had returned to streaming, I wanted it off for a bit. So I could kind of get back in the streaming head. If you ever need to kill some hours, and I think we all do these days, just watch, like, river monster compilations. Seeing how fucking ugly fish are really puts into perspective just being alive, knowing that there are monsters below sea level. It makes the monkfish in RuneScape look quite kissable in comparison. There's shit that has like a flat 3x3 inch face and it's constantly gasping for life. They have like popped out eyeballs. There's this one fish that looks like a rocket ship. Its entire head... Sorry, that voice fucked me up. I have it. There's this fish that looks like a little rocket ship because its forehead is translucent and it has a little light inside. It almost looks like a cockpit. It's really creepy. It's something you look at and you swear it's photoshopped. This is like deep sea stuff. You'd have to watch some David Attenborough to see this. I know all fish gasp for life. But the big ones are especially in pain. Anyone else living with that fuck I isolated too late, I'm gonna get it, aren't I? Island life. There have been a couple times where I swore I must have it. Because I got like a little dizzy. Or my heart skipped a beat. But I don't, like, I'm not showing any actual symptoms of it. But I'm gonna get it. I already know 100% I'm gonna get this shit. I think there was a report that came out in the next 4 months, 50% of Californians are going to get coronavirus. It's an estimate, but, like, most people are gonna get it. I've accepted it. When I was at the store, in my Rick and Morty shirt, I had to sneeze, and I kid you not, everyone was, like, it was a packed store. Everyone's panic buying toilet paper and, you know, antibiotic lotion. I had to run to the pet food aisle. It was the only empty aisle just so I could sneeze. Because I didn't want everyone to freak out. And I know sneezing isn't even a symptom of the virus, but people are idiots. And I'm an idiot. So I straight up bolted to the first empty aisle I could find. I've got to be close, right? Within 3. Oh. 1 down. I gotta get 50,000 of these? 2 more. 2 more fish. Also, I guess I could be symptomatic and I could sneeze out. Safe and sorry. I would say I'm glad I moved out of Florida, but I'm still connected to that shit. Damn. 1 down and it's gone. That sucks. Guess I wasted it. can pick a title, apparently. I'm gonna assume you unlock more of these, right? I was hoping to be Proud Mama or something along that line, but might have to do something a bit more boring. Can I be Foxy Grandpa? I thought about Animal Mama, but I... Sounds like some shit a cat lady would name herself on Facebook. I'm an animal mama. Animal. Good choice. Pocket pet. You did get a kick. Nope. So the problem is my fishing rod broke, and all I can do now is catch bugs. So I take it... I'm not, like, extensively knowledged on Animal Crossing, but is there kind of a point where you just can't really do anything on your island for the day? You gotta come back tomorrow? I know I can eventually go to other people's islands and such, but I don't know if I can do that much here right now. I don't have an axe, so I can't collect wood yet, and there's no branches. So I can't make another rod. All I have is a lot of fish and clumps of weed. You can buy an axe? Can I ask you where to buy? Yeah, I can't do that yet. I don't have the store, right? I need to come back when it's built. Actually, fuck, I can shake trees, can't I? Give me your children, motherfucker! Hand them over! All your babies! You'll never see them again! I guess this is more like cutting the tail off of a salamander, but... as long as I get my branches. Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money? Okay. Wow, I'm learning so much about Animal Crossing New Horizons. One more. I'll go over to see if I can buy an axe after. Me when I play Scout in MVM. That's funny. That's comical, I get it.
I get that reference.
Of course it fucking breaks one fish away. I like how Tom Nook is drinking some sparkling ale so he doesn't get a headache from the Bloody Mary. I found a creature. He's about as tall as me and his face looks like a crook. What do you even do in this game? You try to forget about the real world. That's it. It's like the virtual equivalent of kicking your leg. So, right up my alley. I say that jokingly, but a game like Doom Eternal, it gets your blood racing too much. You're too aware of your own mortality when you play it. You start to overthink. You go to bed with nightmares. But something like this, you can really just unplug. And I think I appreciate that. No one has bought my password quite yet. I think they're getting there. Slingshot. No axe quite yet, but I could still get some utility out of this stuff. What is the slingshot for? Not butterflies. Something in the air. Can't afford anything, Timmy! Actually, I changed it to 150 now, right, Fib? So it's not even 100,000 people need for my password. You'll know when someone gets my password, because my stream will just abruptly stop. And then get probably banned for posting porn. Weirdly, there's not a way as a streamer to check who has the most channel points. I wanted to see who is the closest, because there's probably some quiet lurker that's here every stream, and I just don't even know they exist. And they're sitting on, like, 80,000 now. Show yourself! Oh, balloons. That's what the slingshot's for. Yeah, I remember now, because they, like, hold shit on the string. Hello. Arcade seat? Fuck Coral. Don't leave the house, Coral. Damn, I need to get to work on expanding this tent. I have 149k points. Alright, I'm gonna change it to 200,000. I want to see what this seat looks like. Oh, it's just a bar stool. I expected something cooler. Yes. Perfect. It looks just like my real room. Just substitute this cardboard box with a computer desk, and this will be my makeshift office. I wonder if I can put the radio on top of the cardboard box. Oh wait, you get like a free Switch, don't you? In the mail or something? I want to put my Switch on top of the cardboard box. It's like a shitty office. Hold on, I need to go collect my Switch, I think. I hope I have room for these. Guys really be living in apartments like this and think it's okay. Because it is. My wife's boyfriend bought me a Switch! Yay! It's the wrong way. Perfect. This is what video games were made for. Meta humor. God damn, I need a storage space. I wish I could use the cardboard box to, you know, put shit in. Maybe I can. I need to turn off the switch. I don't have a power source. I don't have a dock! Come here, you scoundrel. I just got fucking mugged by a spider behind a tent. This is embarrassing. No, not again! Please! Why? Why let me leave? I'm getting spot camped! What the fuck? Dude, I'm terrified to go in my own house. Usually the spiders let their prey come to them. They're not so abrasive. Well, I got my fishing pole, right? So I can go finish this. Take your fish and stuff to Tom Nook to unlock Blathers. Sounds like a STD. Let's go get Blathers. Yeah, no, I talked to Tom Nook before. I just don't know if maybe there's different results for each fish. What should I do? Tom Nook, I am lost. I have no direction in life. What should I do? Just in general. I'm glad you like it, Nook. It just doesn't seem like I'm getting any benefits for giving you these right now. Oh, I do need to make my own DIY bench, though. That note... Bing! Bing! That sounds like the first note from, what is it? Kakariko Village? It's the exact note and the exact scale. It's a weird thing to notice, I know. Oh shit, I'm halfway there on that one. I think after you give him 15 things, he gives you a tent for the museum. Yeah, it seems like I need to work my way up. That's fine. I'm just trying to make sure I know what's happening. I thought I had a stone. I thought I had 2 stones. Oh shit, I got a lot now. Okay, okay. Animal Crossing Mario Party. Isn't that what Pocket Camp is? I don't know. This is the second Animal Crossing game I've ever played, unless you count Smash Brothers. I wouldn't. Where's the money, Lebowski? Thanks, YYYYYYY77. Much love from Germany. No, don't send any kisses. We can't be physically intimate right now. There's precautions in place. Self-isolation. Thank you, though. You already made that joke. You must be new around here. I can't remember if it was 5 or 10 for the X. I'm glad that Nintendo seems to be on a roll of knowing what their games are like. There was an 8-year span where they were putting out their franchises in games that weren't their franchise. Or maybe they were too much their franchise in the case of, like, New Super Mario Bros. I'm glad that they're like, pushing the mold. Because I grew up on Nintendo games that I thought were revolutionary, and then I went through my teens just not really bothering. Not that there weren't some gems. I don't know, I like Galaxy. But for the most part, they've kind of come back to that initial spark of life that they had with their titles. Most of their main franchises, whenever a game comes out, I'm actually, like, interested. Is it good? Is Animal Crossing good? It really depends on your tastes. If you want a game that's good for, like, watching a TV show and doing stuff in, hell, if you even have ever had an interest in MMOs, honestly, Animal Crossing might kind of tick a box for you. Because, yeah, it's mindless. There's not a goal, but that's kind of the charm of it. You're just progressing with kind of meaningless stuff. Not even MMOs, just like Stardew Valley or Minecraft or Terraria. If you like that sort of, I'm gonna do not that incredible stuff at my own pace. It's fun. Revenge, motherfucker! You've been bullying me on my own island for far too long. You will become my pet. I will put you in a jar. And I will fill that jar with cum. It's rich hearing the bear tell me to never be shy. I know what you guys are like. You're always wiping your ass with toilet paper on camera. Don't spiel me about shyness. Weeds are the most abundant natural resource we have. May as well use them. Erk. Funker, you said Okaiba? I wish. Seto has brown hair. This is blonde. I got it dyed. Well. You're a third-rate streamer with a fourth-rate stream deck. That joke is property of Geel9. It's not mine. It's a good one, though. I was watching, don't ask why, but I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX the other day. And one of the duelists that Jaden was fighting said, you're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. And I couldn't tell whether that was lazy writing or brilliant in-universe writing of a Seto Kaiba fan. I think it was just lazy writing. Did anyone else unironically watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, or was that just me? Because I actually have had a flood of memories of all the time I spent watching that. It was good. I copied Jaden's deck. I had all elemental heroes. I really liked his deck. I was in love with Jaden's deck. I really wanted to have his deck in my hands. I needed his deck all for myself. Thanks, Red Pixel. Why do you have fans? I wonder that sometimes. I think they come for the YouTube and they stay for this. Some of them say. Most of them go. I need a storage bin, but I'm running out of space. I think I'm gonna have to give Nook all of my fish. I got here because Germa isn't doing anything interesting. Yep, that's my demographic. When everyone else is not interesting enough, I'm like the backup. I'm cool with that. As long as I can pay for food. I think the Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist with the best deck is the Zexal kid. Zexal? That is Revengeance level wordplay. Zexal. I dropped off after 5 Ds. 5 Ds was too many Ds for me. Oh wait, I already gave him a Bess. I don't need it, Nook. As long as you don't need it, you can do what you want. I come to your stream over other people because you're less down to earth, but don't deserve to be. What? Did you just call me stuck up? You come here for the schadenfreude of watching me not earn my confidence, is what I've gathered from that. I'm cool with it. Bro, let me just multi-select. I'm trying to be more down to earth. Bro, you think after 10 years they would let me give them all the fish at once. He's talking about cavemen and rocks. Do the opposite to get more viewers. What's the opposite of cavemen and rocks? So I was reading this book about artificial intelligence the other day. There's a neural network that traces, or rather, it breaks down art, and it tries to recreate pictures in said art style. And it's been making really crazy rounds, where it's really, really good at... Like, you could show it a bunch of Picasso, then give it a random real photo, and it'll draw it like Picasso. And the technology is far enough that it's actually quite convincing. The lines are logical. We're getting to a point where you can recreate artists. You don't need creative heads anymore. Robots will do it for you. There's also a neural net that'll spit out GLaDOS voice lines for you. What's the name of it? It was trending on Twitter for a little bit, so some of you might have heard it. Can't find it. Did you see 15.ai? No, I haven't. Should I have? And I don't mean like the old shitty GLaDOS voice, the robot, like an actual one that listened to her. The local fauna are just as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. But I've received 5 outstanding specimens. Yeah, I gave you them. Favorite AI? Easy. Blade Wolf from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I understand your sense of humor. I just do not find it funny. I get to pick out the museum spot. I kind of like that it's not stuck at the top of the map now. It was annoying to run from house to museum. Where I'm gonna put it is another question. Oops, I meant to click the map. I was thinking real-life AI. How many real-life AI are there for me to choose from? That's not really a great spot for it yet. Would it be possible for me to move this setup? I would like to have a front yard. I mean, I'm cool with this. I just prefer it be temporary. Thanks, Magic. You think you found it? Yep, this is it. Oh yeah, and they have some weird ones. They have a fucking Stephen Merchant one. There's a couple of My Little Pony ones. I love the internet. Sans voice? I don't think you need one for that. One more. How cool is that? I like watching your streams because you actually read. I'm not gonna finish reading that. I don't know. I need to pay attention. Whatever you said, I'm sure it was glowing. There was no sound funk? Wait, what?
Fuck.
I had to adjust my OBS because of how the Switch output worked. I dropped my Joy-Con 30 feet behind my desk.
I asked you to go to the Green Day concert.
This is the GLaDOS AI.
A whoop!
Thanks, Trinart.
Hey Carla, well goddamn you, half Japanese girls do it to me every time.
There's a Chell option in the AI voice creator.
Tell me, was that funky, dude?
Then went back in. I'm not doing anything. I was just seeing if you could do that spinny thing you do in Pokemon. You can't. Worst game. The bees.
They sting, Justin.
I tried pulling out a net. I don't know what I was gonna do with the net. Like, maybe I could catch the bees. Looks like I ended up catching the bees with my face. People can farm stream points by having multiple tabs open. That seems not intended. Get medicine? I don't believe in medicine. I believe in a natural regrowth. I think I just want my body to be covered in hives. It's just the natural way. I want to see if I can build a drawer or a shelf to put shit in, because I have no room right now. Nothing. There ain't nothing for me. I need an iron nougat. I guess making my little outer base wouldn't be a bad idea. Getting a fence up. Oh, that's quite humbling. Summery salt. Your name's super blue. It's hard to make out in dark mode. No, 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 no! Could have been bad. Why are there so many goddamn spiders on my island? Nobody told me this was infested. X. I found the money rock. Valve announced Artifact 2. They didn't. They announced that Artifact is under construction, and they put out a blog saying something along the lines of, "Hey, we're not dead. Sorry." Gaben did an interview that was pretty interesting. He kind of acknowledged that people have a low opinion of them after Artifact. Not entirely directly, but it was reassuring that he seemed to be sort of aware of what the eye on Valve is like right now. They kind of knew they can't fuck up Alex. And it was a little reassuring to see that. I don't give a shit about Artifact, though. Still do not. Not a big card game guy. Unless it's like Magic, maybe. Fuck, I need space. Could I just drop stuff on the floor, or will it despawn? I don't know if this is Minecraft rules. I just know I have way too much shit right now. Honestly, if it's true that they're remaking Artifact, that's fucking grand news. I should just put could I just put 2 spiders down in Charlize's house to run her out of my island? Yeah, no, in the interview they talked a lot about Half-Life and how they kind of view that franchise as, you know, the old tool they break out whenever they want to, I'm paraphrasing, fix a modern gaming problem or address some sort of thing. In this case, it's VR. They want to try and make like a real VR game, so they broke out Half-Life. Which I didn't grow up with old school Half-Life, but I totally understand that sentiment, and I think it's a good idea, and I really hope that it sells well and it's a good game. That way we can get more VR titles or massive. Specifically, if they release Source 2 tools for VR that other creators can make their own VR games, that would be really great, because there might be a There might be a boom in VR games if Valve releases tools that anyone can use to make their own games, and I think that would be pretty good for the industry. So even if you don't give a shit about Alex on its own, there may still be a reason for you to be excited. Also, yeah, it's just, you can't really justify being a VR developer right now unless your name is Valve. I mean, you can, but you're gonna need... It's basically like you're throwing everything. There's no safety net for you. I guess this is one way to empty my inventory. I'm keeping the tarantulas. I think I can just sell weed back to him that I took from outside. Yeah, you know, I forgot the whole loop of selling stuff for money, so it's probably good that I do this now. Titanfall 3 is a VR game on Source 2. I wouldn't want it on Source 2. It'd probably be better on its own thing. More importantly, if they made it... I thought about this when I first played Titanfall. It could be interesting to make a VR game if you were a pilot on the back of a Titan. Not even in a Titan, just... Like, you can ride Titans in Titanfall 2. You can jump on a buddy and just shoot. In theory, you could do something like that in VR. Just, it probably wouldn't be fun, and it would still be nauseating. Thanks, Timmy. Oh, I gotta go catch one more fish. Damn, I really am on hobby duty right now. No, I wouldn't want a Titanfall 3 VR in Source 2 just because Titanfall 2 is on such a unique engine, it's arguably not even Source. So, using Source 2 as a basis wouldn't be, like, a terrible idea, but... They made Apex Legends. At this point, they're just gonna make their own engine if they need to do it. I do still want it to feel like Source, though. It's pretty important it feels that fluid. even for a modified engine, you don't find... I think what I value the most in a game, like a shooter, it's how movement feels. And Source is like the only engine I can name that I enjoy how it feels to move in. Even Overwatch, it feels floaty to me. Apex is, I mean, it's based on Titanfall, which is Source engine. I don't know if Apex is the same engine as Titanfall, but for all purposes, it's Source inspired, if not Source engine itself. What Source is Doom on? What engine is Doom on? It's the id Tech, right? Or Saber engine? It's an id developed one, I know that. I know what Quake Champions is on, and that's like a weird one. Sorry, I know I keep opening the same menus and my brain no worky. Can you categorize each fish in type of fish? I don't want to. Anyways, I can't name another FPS engine that I really dig. Like, I guess the you know, Quake's engine or something. But modern. You're gonna show me how to make medicine? I don't think I can legally homebrew this, Charlize. From the gummy bear, I think I might be getting an acid-laced medicine. Did you like the movement when you played Blood? I guess. Yeah, I was speaking more in terms of, like, online multiplayer FPS. But I guess if you extend it to all FPS games, there are a couple. I still can't afford my own bench. I'm being told Doom Eternal is on id Tech 7. What happened to 6? I sold all my clumps of weed. And I don't think I have a nest either. There might be one in the bottom left. Yeah, Doom's 2016's engine is pretty choice. The online is honestly not that bad. But it bugged me, I can't remember what it was. When I played online Doom, you don't have as much air control. You can, in the campaign of Doom 2016, there's a rune that gives you more air strafe control and like a double jump. But when you play online, that's just off the table. Which I wasn't a big fan of. I guess that's the main thing. Air strafing. If you jump and then you just lose all control of your movement, fuck that. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm kind of chasing honeycombs right now because I sold the ones I had. Actually, it might be in the box. Is Doom good? Nah. It's overrated. It's probably one of the few good single-player FPS games in modern day. Right next to Dusk, Titanfall 2's campaign. I haven't played a Medieval, but I heard good things about it. Ultra Kill, which isn't released yet, but it's a good game. And seventh example here. I haven't played the Wolfensteins. I do own new blood, whatever it's called. I guess I don't need medicine right now. My health insurance will cover it, I'm sure. Can't make a pickaxe yet. I would like to break open rocks, but I don't think I can do that with the axe. Old blood and new order. Wow, I mixed them up. That's impressive, brain. I don't even own one of them. I own new order, I think. What's a toolbox? Where's my description? Actually, never hurts to have one, right? I'm gonna go start whacking some rocks then. There might only be one accessible rock right now. The rest of my island is locked away. Oh, I thought I... There it is. Cool. Glad I bought that. I thought it would be a functional toolbox. I thought maybe I would get value out of it. It's just a toolbox that I can open. It's just like my real-life toolbox. Purely decorative. Yeah, there's no other rocks on my island. Jeez. Oh, hello. Rock and stone! Rock and stone! I've been playing Deep Rock Galactic. Damn. I'm mad I slept on that game. Honestly, pretty fun PvE. Kind of gave me some of that heart song that I got when I used to play MVM back in the day. I'd recommend it. I guess I'm just collecting seashells. What fucking else can I do? It's 20 o'clock. I'm a DRG speedrunner. Hell yeah, man. Who's meta? Who's the most meta? Is it Scout? It's gotta be. Yes! I got a centipede. 90 more and I'll have a dollar-pede. Boo. I might be able to make my own bench. Hello? How is Animal Crossing so far? It's a little heavy for me. A little fast-paced. No, I'm liking it. This is easily something that I could binge hours on my own time. Stream-wise, I think I'd need to complement it with another game if I'm gonna play more of it. So to say it would be like half and half streams. Just because the way this game works is kind of a slowdown point. Oh, I need more hardwood. But it's just the speed I needed right now. There's different woods. I have a rift, Joe. I didn't get an index in time. Partially because of stock, partially because that shit's expensive, and I'm not exactly sitting on Raid Shadow Legends money to throw around. I'll be able to play it, but it's not going to be quite on the setup I would prefer. You know what I saw? There's a YouTube series where experts explain a concept on 3 different levels, or like 5 different levels. One to one to like a kid, one to a teenager, one to a high school student, one to a college kid, and one to an expert. And there was this one where the title of the video was VR Expert Breaks Down Concept. And I clicked on the video, and you know who the VR expert was? John Carmack. This video had like a couple 100,000 views. They just called him VR guy. Why the fuck wouldn't the title say John fucking Carmack, Doom legend, currently trying to develop AI that can think? Even if you don't know John Carmack by name, you know him by work. Anyways, he was in this video breaking down VR on different levels, on where it'll be. And he brought up something really interesting. Well, he's not working on VR anymore, but this is when he was. And I think I still need more wood. God damn it, I'm so scatterbrained. He was explaining how do we make VR, like, realistic, like real life. You look in the game and it's indistinguishable. And he said what he thinks would be a good idea is coming up with eye tracking software. So all of the detail of the VR headset is only where you're looking, and everywhere else that you don't see will be like LODs. And that was actually like a really grand idea. I need another axe. I'm not a massive nerd, but if anyone is going to make Ready Player One, it's going to be John Carmack. He also doesn't think that haptic feedback is going to be the future. You know how you can have the gloves where you feel when you pick something up? And, like, the haptic pants so you can really feel your Johnson getting stepped on? He doesn't think that is as promising as people think it is. He thinks the best you can get is making it look good. Oh, I'm short a branch. He was the main developer for Oculus. Yeah, John Carmack. He's a absolute rabbit hole of a man, but he is really... He's just... John Carmack is one of those people that is... It's a national treasure. And he's never going to get the credit he deserves, but he is like a genius. And like I said, he is currently trying to develop real AI. Real robots that can breathe and think and... suck dick. Still probably gonna be like 20 years. He gets the credit by people in the know, but he doesn't get... He's not like... Who's that Apple guy? Stefan Jobs. He does want to make it self-aware. That's kind of the point. Kind of the point of ASI. I don't know how complex his work is now, but if you follow Carmack on Twitter, he's constantly tweeting weird shit about cryostasis potato chips and battery sizes and quantum physics. It's crazy. There's a specific wood I need 5 of, but it's hard to tell which one it is. I think it's the dark. He was on Joe Rogan, Carmack. You could tell Joe had no idea what the hell he was saying half the time. Highly recommend looking up his work, though. Carmack. Oh, thank you, Skelavoid. I try pretty hard on them. I'm not too worried about the medicine right now. I have bigger priorities, like making my own DIY workbench. I'm a nervous workbencher. I don't like having raccoons stare at me while I do it. I was thinking about it, and I feel like the true future of VR isn't necessarily that it's going to be one-to-one with reality visually, but I think if we found a breakthrough that allowed for zero latency gaming for most ISPs, for like the average American, if you could have internet so fast it was virtually lagless, then you could do VR online in like a really useful way. Like for business meetings. Especially in a time like this, you know what I mean? We could in theory get to a point where you could VR chat, you could say, with someone, and it would be like you're actually in a room with each other. And I know this is gonna sound nerdy, but the reason I thought of I was thinking about this is because I was watching Ping Pong the anime, and I wondered, if you had enough play space and zero latency, could you have like a real game of ping pong, like one-to-one, indistinguishable from reality, aside from maybe graphics, but in VR? Just theoretically. And that got me thinking even further down this, which reminds me, notes. Is there a record for the first VR date? There are already VR games where you can just sit in front of a theater screen. So how many people have gone on a cute little date with their loved one watching anime on a big VR screen? Has the first instance of VR sex happened? Well, I'm pretty sure that has on VR chat. I swore I heard a Japanese girl play VR on LAN? That's not... You're missing my point, though. That's not across the world. There are VR facilities. There's a thing near me in Atlanta called the Void, where it's like a super expensive VR setup, and it's like a tailored experience. The game is made for the venue. And I've thought about going there. I just don't have friends to do it with, and I think it would be kind of weird to do that alone. But there is like a real recreational VR headset setup. Also, again, don't mean to keep bringing it up, but currently, I don't really want to put on my face something that has touched someone else, even if they wipe it down. Maybe 6 months down the line. There's already been VR baptisms. I've heard of some stuff like VR Church and VR Alcoholics Anonymous. That's real anonymity right there. A 100 fish. I'm good. I could catch some and give it to Nook, but... Funk, have you heard about the real-life pastor who baptized an anime girl in VChat? That was me, Fib. I was that anime girl. I was there. Thanks, Sonic fan. Wow, this is taking forever. Now that the world is on quarantine, having a VR headset with Vive trackers is essential because VR chat is now the world's main social hub. You're kind of right. Do the Rift sensors not count? I have those. They're shitty, but I have them. If you're ever curious about VR, I recommend Index or Vive if only for the sensors. With the Rift, you put them both on your desk in front of you, which means it's terrible at picking up behind or at angles or at a distance. But with the Vive, you put them one in front and one behind. And it seems to be a lot better at tracking. You spin a lot more in VR than you think. You can go into VR and be like, I'm never going to move away from my computer. I'm going to focus it the whole time. 30 seconds and you're walking out of the room. On accident. Unfortunately, I don't think they're interchangeable. Like, I could use the Rift sensors, but I can't really get them, and it's a bunch of bullshit to make it work. It's just not... I would just honestly save up for a Index. I was thinking of buying Horizons, but I wanted to wait a little. What's your opinion so far? Worth the 60? So far, it's just it's a typical Animal Crossing game. If you played New Leaf, it's different. Obviously, it's like upscaled. It's new gen, different presentation. It's an Animal Crossing game. If it's something that you know conceptually you're into, I think there's a case to be made. It's worth it. It's too early for me to say that. I haven't done that much to, like, go, yeah, it's $60. But I'll be honest, I'm pretty easy to please. Unless I'm going into a game specifically in, like, reviewer critique mode, I'm honestly pretty easy to please. I guess it's circumstantial. Are you out of the house a lot and you want to use your Switch? This is a great game to give an excuse to use it. Or if you just want to play it in bed. That would also work. Or on the John. Or in the John. Spitter. You want to see the spider I found, Nook? I think it's poisonous. Oh wait, I forgot. I set up the museum, so I gotta bring it there next time it's set up. What am I offering? I don't know. I don't know what I should be keeping. I don't really need the wood right now. I can get more easy. Actually, I'll keep a little. Probably need it for tools. I can't download video because you're streaming. That's not how upspeeds work, Thomas. It's separate. Actually, it probably gets throttled either way, so you're right. Hi from Italy, Funk. Oh shit, shut down the stream! Sorry, that was in poor taste. Hi from Georgia. Racist. I knew the virus would take a lot of us down, but I didn't think it would get me canceled. You don't open in a chat with "Hi from Italy" without trying to garner a joke. You knew what you were doing. Peck.
Yeesh! I feel like I'm looking at something I don't want to see. Huh? Oh, it's you. I thought a zombie invasion had started. Be careful shaking those trees, all right?
Zombie invasion. Peck. I'm trying not to make the jokes. You're making it hard. Hi from your basement. Listen, I know I'm a little pale, Peck, but zombie is offensive.
Yo, Justin, that spot you found for me is just incredible. Thanks. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies. Crunch!
And a crunch back at you, Peck.
Oh, right. I've got something here for you. Crunch!
What is that? That subtext?
Thanks again for finding a place for my place.
I still can't quite tell what Peck is. Like a red robin, perhaps?
That tulip hat is perfect for Pinkertown. You can try it on
By pressing X to open your pockets, then press A to select the item you want.
Choose
Where, if you want to put it on.
You can always change later. Crunch!
It's like Peck is always walking around with a Kit Kat bar in his avian fingers.
Crunch!
He's like chewing on a jawbreaker.
This timing is incredible.
You sound like the bird from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Do I now?
I was trying to do a conductor from Hat in Time, but I can't really do the...
The Scottish accent. I can't really do the Scottish accent. Peck.
Come on. What's the worst candy, in your opinion? Jolly Ranchers. Don't get me wrong. Probably one of the better artificial flavors. But objectively, I think the worst texture of any candy. It's like every time you eat a Jolly Rancher, you're signing up for just a shitty 30 minutes afterwards. Or like a 10-minute section of picking it out of your teeth. Funk, you're not supposed to bite it. You're supposed to suck on it. That's even worse, because you can't pull it out of your mouth like a lollipop. It's just always in there, and if you want to pull it out, you can't. I'm not cracking Jolly Ranchers in half, but when they get tiny and you kind of just want it out, I would rather have a Tootsie Pop. Maybe that's why my teeth are so shitty. Grew up chewing on Jolly Ranchers. Even if you never bite it and you just suckle on it the whole time, it still leaves your teeth all sticky. I don't like it. Again, not about flavor here. It gets outweighed. You know what's a high tier candy? Saltwater taffy. That shit, I jive 10,000 with. Taffy in general, but like saltwater, the ones that you pull from each side, I don't know, it's just satisfying. Plus, saltwater taffy isn't in your face. Every candy wants to be a brand. They want to be a Wendy's. Look at us, we're Hershey's. Look at Willy Wonka. Saltwater taffy doesn't care. Saltwater taffy is just there. It's just in a plastic white wrapping. You unpull it, and then you get the pink and blue candy inside. No bullshit fronting. There's no fronting with saltwater taffy. You just get the candy. And I appreciate that. I respect that. What about pixie sticks? When I was younger, maybe. I think my opinion of powdery candies got ruined when I had those fun dips. Because it was just so messy. And, baby bottle pops. So fucking messy. And texture-wise, kind of gross now. As an adult, just having powder in my mouth. Even if it hardens, I'm good. Miss me. I have shaked every tree down. There is no more tree to shake. Perfect. Okay, there's a point where you have to pay for the meal. You can't just keep getting appetizers.
Yes, I caught a red snapper. He looks pretty dapper.
Why is one eye closed? I was trying to find a hornet's nest for medicine, but I think they're all gone from stinging me. A whoop. Thank you, Machin. Wait, why did I catch that? Oh, I can't bring it to the museum yet, I don't think. Actually, the eye does kind of help, doesn't it? Make me look a little, you know, smug.
A little smug.
Damn, I'm just gonna have to wait for this store to open, huh? Because I cannot make any form of storage yet.
We meet again, Crunch. Bottom line is, I'm kind of ultra broke. I could do some weeding, or pick stuff and sell it to Timmy. That might help, Crunch.
All I can think to do is fish. Did you pay your debt off? I'm not even a fourth of the way there. I'm not even a eighth of the way there. I'm kind of afraid to spend my money. Actually, hold on. Let me see what the store sells furniture-wise, and then I'll just donate the rest. Wow. Whole lot of bullshit, nothing. I guess everything's on the table. I don't want to get rid of all my crustaceans. Oh, you know what? I need to check my miles. I might have enough to sell it off with that. I forgot that this game has like the different debt system. Oh wait, I need to like change it, right? Oh, hello. Choice. Come back for that one. I don't know if these change with each day. I would assume they do. Also, I saw that floor light, but again, I want to unlock bridges or the ability to, you know, unlock the rest of my island before I worry too much about cosmetics. Medicine. Hey, Funk, is this Tamagotchi Life? I wish. I wish they re-released Tamagotchi Life on this. Or perhaps made a new one. I like how you sell cherries on an island that grows cherries plentifully. You fucking cheapskate. Hello. Damn, right on the mark.
No one ever said that developing an island paradise would be easy, but we don't do things because they're easy, We do them because they're profitable. Well, if you're growing weary of a life in a tent, yes. I suppose the time is right to discuss the possibility of building custom homes. Now, there are certain challenges to building fabulous homes in a remote location such as this. Challenges that do translate directly into costs, I'm afraid. But with zero interest financing and an extremely lax repayment plan, anything is possible. So, Justin with a Y, if you ever find yourself interested in a new home, come and see me. We have a miles redemption service for the Nook miles you've collected. When you access the Nook stop, you'll be able to redeem your miles for lots of interesting things. Things that you'll probably end up just building yourself, because they're too expensive. Yep, alright. I'm having that problem that I do with real phones, where they keep giving me these little red dots that tell me there's a notification, and I just don't want to open them to clear them all. It's like my real phone where I don't respond to anybody. Well, the good news is I don't have to have a swollen eye anymore. So the likelihood of me dying on this deserted island is marginally lower. Well, it depends on the effectiveness. Funk, I finally watched JoJo. Good. Well, the whole thing? All of it? What are you up to, Bear? So,
I don't know what voice to give Charlize. I don't know how to do a crazy frog gummy bear voice.
Minut's been treating you well, Erg. Word is that except for the plaza, we're allowed to plop furniture down wherever we like.
Actually, because of that squatter vest, I want to give him like a Slavic voice. I just don't know what Slavs sound like.
I kinda want to stick a bench and a vending machine somewhere. To, like, make a cool hangout spot for folks. What about you? I say if you've got an idea for the island, then make it happen. Take your break.
I do like the prospect of building a cool outdoor bachelor pad. Hello. I am no mayor. You're no longer mayor. I'm no mayor. You report to me. Cute. Not conventionally my style, but it helps keeps the spiders away. Part 3 is one of the worst JoJo parts. Whoa, where did that come from? Moonbright made his flag the Pinkerton album. I would expect no less. I don't know what I'm gonna make wine. I don't know what I'm gonna make wine yet. It is named Pinkertown, so I feel like I would be missing an opportunity to not. This doesn't feel like the most effective use of my time. Catching fish, but I don't know what else to do right now. Get 5k miles to buy an inventory upgrade. Good idea. Oh. Sexy farm boy look. I think I've pretty much collected every nearby resource. So it's just a matter of collecting miles at this point, I think. Unlocking more. And I can't sort this? I really have to scroll all the way down? I haven't read Chainsaw Man. I was thinking of starting either Golden Kamui or Samurai 8. Kind of indecisive on my next weeb venture. I finished Mushishi Season 2. There's a third one I want to watch. But that's my going to bed winding down show. Is it time travel time? I don't think I can. Also, I can't time travel in this game. And honestly, even if I can, I'd kind of prefer to avoid it, at least for now. Just play the game as intended before I start getting bored. You can. Probably have to, like, DC my... I probably have to do the same thing for Sword and Shield, right? Manual time. Oh, pop hairstyles. Cool hairstyles. I don't suppose I could get a look. No. Bluesen. Oh, damn. There's some swanky stuff around here. Not really anything I'd have a use for right now, though. Thanks, Jordan. I agree, Wheeze. I don't know, I might... Oh, I need branches. I might take a leave soon enough, just because it's been 3 hours of me collecting stuff. I'm very clearly kind of unsure of what to do right now with my time. And I know I can run through all of my Nook miles and just collecting resources. But I almost kind of want to see the game in daytime, because I started at night. So starting again tomorrow wouldn't be the worst idea. I do want to get an axe before I go, though. Have you seen the latest Soul trailer? Just the trailer for Souls? Like my soul? Your soul? Real souls? I didn't know they were turning it into a movie. I have not. It would be nice if there was like a little marker next to fish so you know what you've already donated to the museum. Because I want to get rid of the stuff I know I can't give again. But I don't want to have to go look through my dictionary to see what I have. The movie Soul that Pixar is making. Huh. I can fuck with Pixar on a good day. I'll look it up. Damn, I don't think I can get it. Because I need tree branches, and I've shaken every tree dry like a 13-year-old who just discovered masturbation. Oh, there are a couple. I just don't know if I can get the amount I need. Is there a way to check on the fly for crafting recipes? DIY. I need 2 branches and a stone. The stone's gonna fuck me up. Fuck, I need an axe to get the stone, don't I? I don't think I can get that. Unless I find one. Oh, and I'm told the branches randomize. Yeah, I'm lost. Hold on, where's Peck? Before I go, I need a picture with Peck. It's weird that there's a bird perched up here and I have a bird villager. Where does the evolutionary line stop? Where does it branch off? No, Peck, come back. No, I know you're shy, buddy, but come on. These are the moments we cherish. Come back. Most people won't take a photo with me, Peck. Come on. No, just stay in front of the tree. It's going to be really nice. I'm going to send it to my parents. They're going to know that I'm not alone on this island. They're going to think... Whatever. It's got enough for me. I don't need you, Peck. Thoughts on the Part 5 dub? I think it's the best dub they've done for JoJo. The previous parts I really was not too keen on. I thought they did some weird picks. I love Matt Mercer. Didn't think he should have been Jotaro. Old Jotaro was alright. Part 5, though, was the first part where they, I think, did the voices justice. Hugo's a little strange. I feel like he should be an angrier, like, raspier voice. The voice actor is good. The voice for the actual, like, for Fugo, I thought it was weird. Yeah, no, I liked it. I thought it was alright. I'm not gonna say it's, like, the standard. But it grew on me. This is the stool dance. This is how lonely I've gotten from quarantine. I guarantee you there's already a meme on Twitter of a photo of someone in their tent, like, catch me in self-quarantine. 300,000 likes. Maybe it could be me. Maybe it could be me! I could be that tweet. Have you seen Blood Sun Vendetta? Yeah. I follow Mick. The voice actor for Abacchio, for those who don't know, has his own fan-made JoJo, what would you call it? Comic. Like, animated comic. It's in production. Good. Before I get into, like, a whole discussion with JoJo, I'm wrapping up here. I think I'm about done tonight with Animal Crossing. I'm enjoying this game. I still need to get the bell grind down better. Sometimes I run around not really doing anything which is fine if I want to talk for chat. Yeah, Mick voices Abakio. Great guy. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna play more of this. Hell, I may even stream tomorrow. I'm trying to get this funk study done for the weekend, so if I don't stream immediately, you'll know why. But I'm gonna play more of this and probably Doom. I think Doom Eternal might wait until I get the video out. Animal Crossing, you'll see more of though. What's it on? You'll see. You'll see. It's probably not something you would have, like, anyone would have guessed or expected. It's kind of left field. It's just something I wanted to play and talk about. But, again, that'll probably be, like, 2 or 3 days minimum. So, I'm gonna call it there. Game's fun. I'm not gonna tell you to drop 60 on it. You gotta make your own call there. But, I see myself playing a lot of this, even off stream. So, I'll be back. If I'm back tomorrow, it'll probably be around the same time, 5 or 6. And that's it. Alright. Bye. Actually, hold on. Let me see if there's anyone I can raid. I don't know if I even have like, a meaningful enough raid to contribute to my friends, but I figure while I'm here. You know what? I never get tag. Tag is always, like, he always beats me to the raid, so I'm gonna send you over to him. Wait, what is he playing? It's Doom Eternal, isn't it? Nice, nice. I don't have anything funny to say to Tag. Just give him a hello. Ask him how Doom is. Meaningfully. No bullshit. Yeah, I was told to. Genuine. Alright. I'll send you all over. See you tomorrow or whenever. Bye-bye.